All meaningful and lasting change must start within and then work its way outside. All meaningful and lasting change must start within and work its way out. Now, that quote is by an anonymous person. In my last post, I talked about personal transformation, and I said personal transformation must start within for it to be a lasting transformation. Now, one of the things that we need to change in us, or one of the transformations we need to experience within us for us to have a lasting transformation, has to do with our mindset. We'll be looking at mindset. Now, what is mindset? Mindset is a mental inclination or disposition. Mindset is a mental inclination or disposition. Now, or to put it explicitly, I would say mindset is a collection of your thoughts and beliefs, which makes up your thought pattern. Now, this thought pattern of yours affects your thinking or shows how you think. Now, how you think affects how you feel, and how you feel inadvertently affects your actions. So when you see people act in a particular way, it boils down to their mindset, which is a collection of thoughts that they have. Those collections of thoughts has formed a belief in them or created a belief system in them, and that is what drives their action. Now, I'm going to put it in this particular way so that we can better understand it. Now, we all know the computer system is made up of two parts. We have the hardware and we have the software. The hardware is the physical component of the computer system that you can see. Now, so whether you're talking about a computer as in a laptop or a phone, or you're looking at it from the point of view of a robot, what happens is it comprises of two parts, the hardware and the software. Now, like I said before, the hardware is the physical part that we can see. Now, the software we cannot see. But that software is what runs the hardware. So when you see a robot acting in a particular way, there is a software programming that is making that robot to act in that particular way. There is a software programming that is making that product, that robot, act in a particular way. Now, the same is for us humans. What happens is when you see people act in a particular way, there is a mental programming that makes them act in that particular way. So like I said, a mindset is a mental inclination or disposition. So if somebody reacts in a particular way, it is because of the person's mindset. Now, that mindset comes from the person's experience in life, the person's ideas that have been sold to the person's, different things that have happened to that particular person, maybe in the person's formative years, or while the person was growing up as an adult, certain experiences or certain things happened to them, and that made them to form that particular thought pattern or idea. And so whenever they find themselves in a particular situation, what happens is that they would always react in a particular way. Now, so imagine a situation where you don't change that mental programming, but you want to alter your life. How possible is that going to be? How possible is that going to be? So you see the reason why change has to take place from within us first before that change can be a lasting change outside of us. Now, so you have to first to look at the mental programming in you and ask yourself, how is this mental programming affecting me? How is it coloring how I see things and the actions that I take? Now, if you can take time to rectify that mental programming, which is your mindset, what happens is that it changes your action inadvertently. You find yourself in that particular state where you are taking actions in the directions that you want your life to move. Now, so what I want to challenge us this week is sit down, look at your mindset and ask yourself, how has my mindset been holding me back?